Welcome, Strategy Battle Gamers, to another GBHL YouTube video. You are here as ever with your GBHL hosts, GBHL James
and GBHL Jamie, and we're eating chicken nuggets
in the van.
Hence the reddish light that glows in the van.
Yeah, you have to excuse all focusing issues, but you know you're not here to look at our faces. You're here to listen to our words of semi-wisdom
and our sultry voices,
and get some painting done. I hope. So we are sat in the van, and the reason why we're sat in the van is that you've been working today, haven't you? I've been working today, and then you've arranged to come and see me tonight, and then I've just travelled, just dragged you around Manchester because it's Mansfield this weekend. I've had to drop off a load of stuff with a guest instructor for Biotic Fit. So we're both starving. We're going to get a beer after this, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to grab a beer. But first of all, it's the Q&A. So we've not got much percent battery on this, so we're going to do what we did the last time that we were in the bio buggy, in the Biotic van, and we're going to race through. Yep. Why has it come out of it? No! Okay, here we go. So, we're going from top comments, not newest first, it's just how they appear on the phone. Okay, we've got Quinn Duggan.
Hello, Quinn.
Hello, Quinn. We like Quinn. He came to our tournament. Good guy, nice little family. He's put, hey guys, I was thinking of a 600-point army, and I want to include Beorn, Radagast on Slay, and Gandalf the White. I was wondering how I would go about getting all of that into a 600-point... But have we read this before?
You're on the old Q&A.
No!
Percentage wasted.
Sorry about that, Quinn. I'm actually back. Yeah, I've actually wasted 1% in that time. Okay, here we go. Ah, this is more like it. 57 questions. Okay, so here we go. We've got Dom Hill. He's got a good channel. Good painting channel. Nice guy as well. Sends me a few Facebook messages. Nice dude. He's put, unlike Jamie, I've now watched a Q&A video all the way through.
Yeah.
It's because you obviously don't do the washing up in your house.
Exactly, I don't. No.
I do the washing up and I watch Q&As when I do washing up. Honestly, I do get a bit put off by the length of these videos, but I really enjoyed this one and I'll be watching more in the future. They're great for when you're doing painting and stuff, so just good for that really. Or when you're travelling to work and things. I've never seen Alexandra's face in any of her videos. Was that an Hello, Tubies. My name is Alexandra, and I am an awesome painter. Hello, Tubies. Was that an incredible impression, or is James masquerading as a German pro painter when he needs a break from the bromance?
Definitely not.
I am. I've got skills. You should see my Eowyn, foot mounted, and my Gandalf the White on foot. And my twins and tree giants.
Thank you, Shadow and Flame.
Shadow and Flame? Who are they? It was me! It really wasn't. But anyway, my question is, what is the best way to start building an army and playing the game? I've been collecting bits and bobs for years now, but I've never managed to get a coherent force. Should I just pick up a hero and a box of warriors, or would it be better to write a low points value list and work towards that?
Yeah. Make like sort of like a 350 force. Then a 500-point force. Buy your 350 force, make that, then add in your 500-point force, and do it quick, because things are disappearing quick on the website.
Yes, they are. He's put, I'm always drawn towards Rivendell. Could you recommend a starting point for that list? Yes, I'm going to give you a 500-point starting point. Glorfindel, foot mounted. Get yourself some spears, some bows, and some elven blades. Get about 2 warbands worth, because that's probably as much as you'll fit in, and get yourself an error store, or if you can afford it, a guild or something like that. Good start, isn't it? It's about 500 points.
Even error store and the twins, they're a good 3 heroes for 500 points. Yep,
and I bet you could do a good paint job on them all as well. Once I've got a small force and painted it up, how do I go about setting up games? I live in Ipswich, Suffolk. And and of the 5 farmers that live here, I don't think any of them play. Sorry for the length, but thanks. Don't apologise. Great question. You're on the One Ring population finder, and I'm sure I've seen you having a bit of a conversation with somebody saying that you're going to arrange a game. So
I think on the Facebook page as well, someone mentioned it.
Best things to do, Dom, is to come to a tournament. Come and join us for a tournament. Turn the volume off on that. Don't want, I'm so incredibly popular. Yeah. Wastage. Oh, I'm down to 11% battery. 11%. Oh yeah, and then there's a bit of a conversation between him and Rob Jacobs, who was our channel geek, who came to our tournament. Yeah, come to tournaments. That's the best way to get games. There's one every month, and even if you came to one every few months, you're doing well. Stockport in September. It's happening. Next up, we've got Evan I. He's put, hey guys, I was wondering if you'd consider showing us some of your armies in a video. I realise this may be a large request, as it is tough pulling every model out of hiding, but I think it would be great to see what you two have collected and what you like the most out of your collection in terms of what you painted, played, etc. Thanks for the great videos, cheers. What do you think?
We could do. I just don't see the... If there's a big enough demand for it, then sure, why not? But we've dabbled in this before, and it didn't really pay off. Like, the video wasn't interesting enough.
Yeah, I tried to do it in my Roham. I just didn't like it, so I deleted it all. But if it's something that you guys would like to see and there is a demand, comment below and we'll see if we can get it done. Next up, we've got Will Hamill. He's put, oh, this is for me. I would like to make an all-mounted Rohan list. Is gambling with Royal Standard a good purchase? With the always heroic if a hero is within 3 inches?
Yeah, that's right.
Always heroic?
Well, you always get a point of might. If you've got none left, you get a point of might back. Get a point of might back.
Yeah, but past a certain point level, so maybe when you start going sort of 750 above, I wouldn't include him before that. 10% of battery. So I hope that helps yet at higher points cost. Because before that, why wouldn't you take sort of your Aemers and your Urken Browns? But you might want to do something different. Next up, we've got Karam Jam Triangle. In your opinion, what is the best hero in the whole of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit SBG? And he's put Arsenal FC, 4th. Come on, you Gooners. Thanks. Ooh. Neither of us like Arsenal. The best hero in all of SBG, that's tough.
Obviously, the best in a straight-up fight, probably Sauron. For their points cost, again, I've probably mentioned this, I think just Legolas.
Yeah.
Legolas has that ability.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Legolas.
I really like Romil for his points cost as well.
Yeah. I guess it depends what you're up against, and there's just so many factors that come into that. Next up, we've got Quinn Duggan. Hey guys, I've got rid of that army list now. I have a Pass of the Dead Force. Check it out on the One Ring. I have. Very sort of themed and fluffy list. And I forgot to put the other part in. It just felt like I was pulling rules out of nowhere. Oh, and when are you doing the Warhammer week? Because I think I'm starting up Lizard Men. You used to play Warhammer?
Yes. Oh.
Would you play it again?
I would play it again, yes, but I'd be really inclined to do it if and when and ever Bretonnia get a new book, and that might spur me to get back into the hobby.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that there is a massive Warhammer scene at North West Gaming Centre.
Oh yeah, I know
it's
there is.
Big round here. Really, really big round here. As for myself, I've actually started picking up some Chaos things. When I went to that thing, I got some Skull Crushers. There was not much Lord of the Rings stuff there.
I don't think so.
I've got some Skull Crushers, and I've got some Chaos Warriors, and I've got some... I can't imagine myself getting around to painting them anytime soon, but something that we can look at in the future.
Yep.
If there's a demand for that, if you guys would like to see a Warhammer week, let us know. Steve Crow, he's put, your two best buddies in the hobby, how rude. And then you responding to him, put, how rude indeed, that's James for you. And as I texted Steve immediately afterwards, I said, if they're two of our best buddies in the hobby...
It's not exclusive.
If they're two of our best buddies, then Steve, you're family, mate. You're practically family. You're like Grandad Steve.
Oh.
We love Steve. Had some good games with him this week, actually. Rob Jacobs put, Steve, remember saying, Fountain Cart, Strength Farm, mate, at the Stockport tournament.
Liar. Cheating.
He said that to me in our game during the midweek, and I said, no, they're not. So they're Strength 3.
Fight 4.
Fight 4, Strength 3. There's not a lot of good that's got Strength 4, is there?
It's just Dwarves, Khazad, Isengard, Heroes. Sons.
Next up we've got Jonathan Punchin. He's put, in your tournaments, would you allow 40k Fenrisian Wolves to be used as Felwargs? Thanks for all the great content, guys. Keep it up. Owen put, he's used them many times as dismounts. Haha.
To be honest, the model is so similar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it. I personally wouldn't have an issue with it. They do look the part. Lots of 40k players use Felwargs as Fenrisian Wolves.
The key thing is, They're from Games Workshop.
Yeah.
It's not just another company's sort of thing that's been
knock off. Yeah.
So yeah, don't see why not. David Lowe. David Lowe has put, thanks for answering my question about the allies for hobbits. I managed to pick up the Scouring of the Shire set since.
Nice, well done.
Hey, well done. How much that cost you? Let us know. It's a nice set that.
Yeah.
With Frodo the Nine Fingers, Samwise the Brave, and ponies. Yeah, that's good. That.
Nice ponies.
That is good. He's put, I am now wondering, is it worth upgrading any of the troops to battling brandy books, giving militia strength 3, or Tookish hunters, giving archers fight 3? The upgrades are only 1 point, but is it worth it on the models whose main benefit is their cheap points cost?
I say yes. Going from strength 2 to strength 3 is a huge, like, that difference in strength is massive for the majority of. Oh, we've gone well out of focus. That strength 2 to strength 3 is a huge difference, and like,
everybody needs to come forward. There we go.
Against defense 5 and defense 6, it's going to make a massive impact on your game.
And he also, I won't read out the whole comment because he's told us not to. He also gave us some feedback regarding how we dealt with an issue last week, and which is good feedback actually. So we're going to take that on board, so it doesn't become like a conversation. Okay, next up we got Sam Gibbs. He's put, cheers again, guys. I would love to come up and give you guys a game or two sometime, as I'm new to the hobby, and I'm sure you guys could teach me a lot. My question is, this week, what are your views on siege weapons?
Use them for sieges, not for your regular games.
I've never seen any of them in action ever.
I've played against quite a few of them, and they're really easy to play it out. And just outmaneuver. Yeah. Use them for siege games, but avoid them in your points games.
Who's put? Also, are there any up-and-coming tournaments? Well, as this video goes out, we are in Mansfield. There's a tournament every month. Do you know the tournament schedule off the top of your head?
Just to remind you, on May, June is Throne of Skulls. The big one. There's 4 tickets left.
4 tickets left in Nottingham.
Correct at the time of recording.
Correct at the time. Yeah, and then after that, in July, it's Huddersfield.
Is it July? Oh, July's Huddersfield doubles, isn't it? Yeah. July, August. August is Longbottom Carnival.
Is Longbottom Carnival down in Finchley and Titans in London.
Yeah.
September is us.
Yep.
In Stockport. The Desolation of Stockport 2.
October.
October is Preston.
I think. Yeah, it is.
November is Stirling.
Yep. And then December's undecided currently, isn't it?
Yep. Undecided.
TBC.
TBC. So yeah, best place to see that is if you go onto the One Ring and go down to the Great British Hobbit League part of the forum. You'll see it all listed out there. Southern Duna Line, Sam pages all over that. HD Miniatures, it's Harry. It's Harry. He's put, hey guys, have you heard the news in Oz? Biggest tourney down under.
Yeah, I saw that on the Facebook page.
Trendsetters, Jamie.
Yeah, we are.
Trendsetters.
But it seems to be across sort of everywhere. The Hobbit is just gathering. It's snowballing. It's good. It's good.
Don't read the channel.
Please, I was looking at just some of the comments to see if anyone did mention us in it. And in the comments, someone said, I think it was on like the F8, like Fight 212 or something. That a website. So it said, good to see the Hobbits picking up. Must be in some small part thanks to the GBHL YouTube channel. I was like, oh, thanks whoever that was. That is nice.
It's nice to think. Normally it's about the community, the whole community. Forums, One Ring, tournament organisers, the fact that the movies are out and about as well. Yeah. Just people getting the impetus, and if the YouTube channel can help that a bit, then that's great. Yeah. He said that it was his first tournament, and he ran Mordor, and he came 10th out of 34. Very happy with the result. That's good going, that.
Should be.
First tournament, very good. Here is what I ran. What do you think? What could I improve? It was 650 points. Interesting points. Yeah. Gothmog, Warg and Shield. Good. Survived 18 attacks from Arnor. Only wounded twice. What a beast.
Yeah, he will do.
6 Warg Riders plus shields. Warband 2, Shagrat with shield. Is that War Leader or... He's not put it down. Is that War Leader or...
We'll figure it out.
Of Kirafungal. 12 Orcs with shields. Warband 3 was an Orc Shaman on its own. Warband 4, Morannon Orc Captain plus shield. 10 Morannons with spear and shield. and he had a Mordor troll in there as well. Love to hear the feedback. Thanks as always, and happy strategy battle gaming. What do you think about that list?
It would have been War Leader.
Hmm?
It would have been War Leader. Yeah, it looks good. There's 3 big hitters in there, and you got Fury. So, yeah, I'm not surprised he came 10th. Depending on the scenarios, you might want a bit.
Yeah, try and make sure York Shaman's not on his own.
Yeah.
But it depends on scenarios.
Yeah, if Take and Hold or Reconnoiter weren't there, then by all means, he's a free drop essentially. But yeah, this looks strong. I wouldn't particularly like to go against it.
Here we go. We got Sam Page, Someone Doing and Dying. So time for my predictions. It's going to be a tough weekend. I reckon Damien or Ed will win. I think Damien's got a really good chance. Ed's obviously got a good chance. He's always in it. Definitely good player.
I think it's all up for
yourself.
It's all up in the air. There's lots of sort of tough forces at this 1,000 points to us. I wouldn't like to pick anyone personally.
Rohan! No, 1,000 points is not right for Rohan.
No.
Fun though. Yeah, he's put a few tough armies. Should be great fun. Yeah. Can't wait to see everybody on tomorrow night and have a drink.
Yeah.
Be nice. No question this week. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Sam. Hopefully I'll get a game with you over the weekend, because
I'm looking forward to seeing your review of our tournament. You see all these little snippets posted on the Facebook group, teasing us. Have
you seen the God Barber? Have you seen that bit where he wakes up with a horse's head in his bed? Just saying. Next up we got Dev. It's John Papa Giorgio. No, I said that in an Italian accent. What's going on? Hey guys! This is a cool guy. He came all the way from Greece to the Desolation of Cumberbatch.
All the way from Greece. I think that's probably one of the furthest.
Him or Nils?
Yeah, actually probably Nils at the very top.
Nils is like in a weird part of Sweden.
It's like the very tip of the Sweden, isn't it?
Yeah, basically, practically the North Pole. You know what I mean? Yeah. 8% battery. I apologise for being away all this time, as I had other things going on. Unfortunately, no time to watch the Q&As. You got loads of backlog there, get loads of painting done. Anyway, now I'm back. Good news. Okay, first things first, I'd like to thank you guys for an awesome tournament experience. I had an absolute blast at Stockport, and it was an incredible experience.
Thank you very much, man. That's appreciated.
And it was great meeting you. It was just so good seeing guys who've been part of the...
People's... Just again, putting that whole names to usernames, and faces to usernames. It's really nice.
It's Bert. I wish you'd have carried on your sentence a bit longer.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. Choking on chicken nuggets.
Don't drop any.
No, I won't. As for the question this week, what do you think of this hobby's future? I mean, it's obvious that Games Workshop is discontinuing the old Lord of the Rings age, and that is sad.
It is.
Now, one could say that they're focusing on the Hobbit SPG, but do you actually think they'll continue miniature production and profile creation after the Battle of Five Armies apparently release, as they did with the Lord of the Ring range for many more years after the end of the trilogy? If not, what is the point of playing a hobby that will not be available for new players to get into in the near future? Just some food for thought there, and thanks as always.
Well, it's interesting. Maybe they will continue to extend it if the license agreement allows them to. If not, it won't stop people from joining in. We've said it in numerous Q&As. Things like Blood Bowl and Necromunda and Mordheim have no support at all. The models are discontinued. You can't buy them anywhere but eBay. Yet these tournaments flourish, and there's the NFL, the Nurgle Football League. There's amazingly Blood Bowl tournaments can get sort of 100 people turning up for them. The hobby will survive as long as we're committed to doing it and making sure it survives. And to be fair, I've been thinking about this more and more. If Games Workshop would stop supporting it, and just we know that we wash our hands of it, it's then the hobby is then in the public domain, and we can do what we want with it.
And we will. And we will. That's right. But I think that, the more that people are showing Games Workshop that this is profitable, turn up to the tournaments,
the more they're going to have to take notice.
They have to take notice. They're not going to be doing this if they're losing money.
Yeah.
So, and they will be doing it because they're making money out of it. They will be making money out of it. So, okay, we've got Tim Taylor. Hey guys.
Tim the Toolman Taylor.
He's actually put it. Hey guys, amazing video as always. And LOL for calling me Tim the Toolman Taylor. It's funny because that's what my friends call me. And I used to watch the show when I was younger. Anyway, on to the question. Can you have two of the same miniature in 500 points list doing separate things?
You know what I've read this actually. What I assume you mean by that is, let's say I've got 2 Legolas's.
Yeah, that's what I would read it as. You kind of 2 heroes the same, couldn't you?
Well, not the same 2 heroes, but let's say I've got 2 Legolas breaking the fellowships. One is standing in as Legolas and one standing in as a Sentinel or something. Maybe 2 of the same model in a force. For named heroes, you couldn't have 2 of them. If it was an unnamed hero, or like 2 banner bearers, you could have them both.
Yep.
If it was like, say, 2 hornblowers, it doesn't start stacking, and that's the only sort of stuff I can think of that might.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. He's put, thanks, and I hope your weather is grand, because here in Canada it's been wet and raining for 2.5 weeks. It's been threatening to thunderstorm here.
Yeah, we had
been a bit muggy
a few nice days, and then it started chucking it down recently.
Yeah, just the last few days, before every class, it's been like, oh, it's going to thunderstorm, but it hasn't. It's just been a bit close. Hopefully it gets a bit better. Ezra Holman, he's put, hey guys, thanks for answering my question.
No worries.
Pleasure, we love it. So much so that we are sat in McDonald's car park in Urmston in Manchester at 20 to 11 at night. He's put, my new question is, are Isengard trolls worth it in 500-point games? Keep making these vids. Cheers.
Check out the bat rep with Jan Luktenberg, the first age subscriber bat rep, and you'll see exactly what a Isengard troll can do. But yes, they are worth it. I'd say they're good. Would prefer a more troll for Fight 7, just because it pips most heroes that little bit more. But yeah, they are worth the points.
Yeah, always done nasty stuff when I've seen them. I'm a Rohan player though, monsters.
Yeah, monsters just do nasty stuff anyway.
Jeremy Smith, Manchester United versus all-mounted Rohan? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I think all-mounted Rohan will win there.
Yeah, definitely this season. Definitely.
Got the speed, the manoeuvrability.
Yeah,
the strength.
Yeah, Manchester United lack the pace to deal with all-mounted Rohan at the moment. Especially my all-mounted Rohan, would I take a Son of Ale or would I take Cleverly? Do you know what I mean? That's what joke, James. Question of the week is, if the Witch King with Flail on a Fellbeast wins a dual roll after charging, he should get 4 attacks, 1 for the Witch King, 2 for the Fellbeast, plus 1...
I've seen this.
1 for charging, right?
No.
No.
You don't add the stat lines together. You pick the best, so you pick the Fellbeast attacks. So you get 2 from the Fellbeast, and then plus 1 for charging 3, and 6 on the knockdown.
Yeah. So if you had the Crown of Morgul, then you get 4.
The Witch King would have 3, so you'd pick his stats for attacks as the best, and then you get plus 1 for charging, then you'd get 4. But yeah.
Right, so either take 4 normal strikes, double for striking pro model, or 1 special strike with Flail, or 1 brutal attack with Fellbeast. He's just put, so either take 4. I think what he's basically saying, how does it break down?
Okay.
Like, do you...
So,
but basically, because you pick the best stats, but then you've got to choose, do you do a brutal power attack, or do you use a special strike? You can't do a combination of the 2.
I wouldn't bother with the special strike for a Flail. A Flail drops your fight value to 1, and you hit every model in base contact. Which isn't really all that, to be honest.
No, just rend and hurl things and barge things.
Rend and hurl are your 2 big ones now with monsters, and you'd be sort of
Barge
foolish.
is handy, I love Barge.
Barge is good, but they're the main 2 you're going to use, really.
He's put, P.S. Ed said in his video interview that he has been playing wrong for 2 years, that when a Fellbeast charge and knocked down, then opponents' models take a strength 2 hit from falling. 3. Yeah. Or something to that effect. Can you clarify it? As always, keep up the good work. That's to do with being automatically thrown as a rider.
If a monstrous cavalry charges into regular cavalry and wins the fight, as long as the monstrous cavalry has charged, regular cavalry are automatically thrown and suffer the
1.
The 1 result, as it thrown rider.
Yep.
I think it's essentially thrown rider, and they take a strength 3 hit before they roll the attacks, which is really nasty. And I'm surprised didn't include that for the past couple of years, because I've always been sure to do it. Yeah,
it's nasty.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Suddenly guys start dying before you even hit them.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a 5 or a 6 against like a rider or Rohan.
Yeah.
grim.
I've had heroes get wounded by it before they then get attacked. It's just awful. Just
another nice little rule in there for the Felbeasts that really need it. Yeah, can you clarify? So, yeah, I hope we have done that. As always, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Jeremy Smith. Next up, we've got Jack Double P. This is Jack Pickersgill. You will have seen him featuring in a GBHL video not that long ago. He came to the Desolation of Stockport, and he's a great lad. He put, looking at the... He held a ball to the draw, didn't he?
He did, yes, in the first game.
Legendary. Looking at the Riders of the Dead in an all-mounted Army of the Dead list. Are they worth their points, or should I just paint up some Knights of Dol Amroth in a ghostly colour scheme? I really like the idea of ghostly cavalry, but don't know if it's worth the points to bring more than 3 or 4 riders. Jack Double P.
I personally would say go for the Knights. You get Fight 4, the Armoured Horse, and the Lance. And, yeah. And they're still Defence 7, so only losing 1 defence on the actual guy. The problem with the Riders of the Dead horses is their horses remain a horse, not like an undead horse. They're not Defence 7 or anything. So they're shot out from beneath them on a 5+, and you're sort of effectively paying this extra points for no good reason.
Yeah.
That and the Fight 3, and it's just not strong enough.
It's not good enough. Fight 4. What we're going for, good players.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps. Next up, and I hope that you're coming to Desolation of Stockport 2 in September. Hopefully get some few more victories. Generation Shift 92. He's put, hey guys, thanks for answering my question.
No problem.
He's put, James, you are correct, sir. I have offered to paint your Morgul Knights. Yeah, baby. I can get in contact with you over Facebook if you're still interested. Yeah.
He's too lazy. Stop offering him stuff.
Please. Your models are beautiful. I'll promote your channel, your YouTube channel. Be like, wow, this has come from the such and such YouTube channel. It helps us massively because it means we can feature them in back reps. So if you could do that, then that would be magic. Send me a message on Facebook. But anyway, my question is, do you think there should be a monstrous creature limit, like the bow limit in tournaments? Whereas it's cool to field like a full troll or fellbeast army, I would think it would provide more of a balanced tournament for monstrous creatures to be limited to, say, 50%. Cheers guys, keep up the good work. It's refreshing to see a channel and community that I can visit that isn't just a constant stream of bad language and hateful comments. That's true, that. We've got a really good community.
We do. I think Lord, compared to some communities out there, like Magic the Gathering, what about 40k, and to some extent Fantasy, the Lord of the Rings SBG is... we seem to be nice.
Everyone is nice. Everyone's awesome. We're not doing breaking in song again.
No. I'm going to show off my t-shirt. We can build a spaceship.
Yeah.
The 1980-something space program.
I think that's what's great about the Tolkien community and this SBG, because it's just loads of Tolkien fans enjoying the models and playing games and just having good old-fashioned fun. Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Next up, we've got Ian Marley. Hello, chaps. When organising a tournament and want to add it to the league, would I need to, 1, pre-approve the tournament, and 2, could a tournament be constructed where you play, say, 6 games and all 6 scenarios were the same? Thanks.
As for getting it sent into the league, you just have to get in touch with Mikolaj through the Facebook group. He'll then add it to the group if there's... well, you can have them in multiple months. It's just about getting the numbers to your tournament, really.
Yeah.
For it to be counting realistically, you need, I think it was at least 12 or more people this year. And you can do whatever scenarios you want. It's your tournament. Just be aware that people might not want to play 6 of the exact same scenario, because it could be quite a tedious thing unless you've got some very special rules in there.
Yeah. Very good points there from the Goblin. Next up we've got Stuart Smith. He put, my question this week is that in a Free People's book it says that if one of the Elven Twin dies, the other strength becomes 5, this defence becomes 4. I was wondering if this is the same for you if you give them the heavy armour option. Yeah,
this has been FAQ. They essentially +1, -1.
Yeah.
You don't just lose your heavy armour. You just go down to defence 5 and you go up to strength 5.
Yeah, it's a +1 strength, -1 defence.
Yeah, essentially that's what it is.
Yeah, good stuff. Larry Miller, he put, I would definitely be in favour of you going for some weird points value for your tournament. I can't remember if this has been asked before, but oh well. What are your favourite and least favourite Games Workshop Lord of the Rings inventions?
Inventions? I quite like Mirror and Draw.
Other inventions? Sons of Ale.
Yeah. I like Mirren and Draw. I think they're two quite characterful heroes. The dwarves. And my least favourite invention.
Do you know, I do like. I know that they're not fluffy and stuff, but I do like the ring wraith.
The ring wraith names, yeah.
Because they're quite cool.
Something a bit extra.
You know.
What's my least favourite?
Totally broken.
My least favourite. Warg Marauders.
Yeah, Warg Marauders. Yeah, I don't like them.
The fact they're in the game isn't bad. Goblin Cavalry is not bad because there is like this alliance of wargs and goblins in the Hobbit. But it's their stat line that ridiculous. Yeah, you can hear Urmston in the background there. Stop eyeing them up. Answer the questions.
Sorry. Come on in. Yeah, Warg Marauders, I don't really like that. Just silly stuff like that. Just trying to think now. It's tough. What are the inventions? That's what I'm trying to think off the top of my head now. Like things that they have invented.
It's mostly like named heroes or troop types, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like Venom Blade.
I don't like Kardush the Firecaller. That's stupid.
Yeah, he's a fantasy-esque hero, isn't he?
Yeah.
I
really want to say water. Can get you editing again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, role reversal. Oh dear me. Okay, next up we got Longy970. Does a forced march, so I think it means heroic march. Does a forced march have to be called before the start of either player's move phase, like a heroic move?
Yes, it's a heroic action. Start of each phase.
Also, how do you two know each other?
Well, I used to be James's fitness instructor. And
that's why I'm ripped.
Yeah.
Because of this bad boy.
And he introduced me to the hobby.
I used to be his Lego instructor.
Yeah, no, he introduced me to the hobby, and it was a bit embarrassing when I started doing better than tournaments than him.
It was because I organised a pre-Preston sort of gathering of people to learn to play the game better a couple of weeks before Preston.
Yep. I went down because I knew Charles was going to be there. Yep. We wanted to get some 800-point practice in for Sterling.
And so organised this. I didn't end up getting a game, but got to watch some of yours, which was good. And then I just came up to you because I knew that you were doing your podcast and your tournament interviews, and said, "Listen, you know, your channel's failing, man. You need me." Now I just came over and said, you know, are you considering doing any kind of battle reports? It's something that I'd like to do. I've been watching miniwargaming.com, and I think that our hobby would really benefit from that kind of coverage. And you were like, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
Who is this weirdo?
Yes, you can have the password to my YouTube account. Here you go.
Well, that was after we'd filmed the first back rep, and then it was kind of like, right, I'll go up and I'll do one with JT. And
I was like, okay. Leap of faith.
Can you? What was the first time you watched the video?
Which one?
Because it must have been a weird thing for you, actually. Like, I didn't think about it at the time, but you'd given over, you know, the password and stuff, and then all of a sudden I'm uploading content. So I guess it's the same kind of thing that we would get now if someone else is uploading content. You know, we want the content to be good.
Yeah, it was a bit of like as soon as it was uploaded, before it was made public, I watched them.
Yeah.
Just like, what the hell is he saying?
Yeah. But what did you think?
It's alright. That's not the best compliment.
Some of the most viewed videos on.
That's alright.
Just because they've been there the longest.
Yeah.
No. So, and you know, we've ended up being in this situation.
Yeah.
I'd like to take this opportunity publicly, Jamie Giblin, to invite you to my wedding next year.
Oh, thank you, man. I shall try my best to attend. I'll book it off work.
I was kind of hoping that you'd say no. Oh, I can't do it, man. No, yeah. But if you'd like to come, I'd like you to be there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I'm touched.
Don't cry. Not on camera. Okay, next up we've got Jordan Giacinti. He's put. Feels like I'm watching a bit of a soap opera.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who knew this game could muster so much drama? Anyways, what points limit would you guys suggest for a match when teaching people how to play? I'd say don't even use points. Just do warbands and stuff.
Yeah, just do models. Like, don't use warbands. Don't use points. Use your warband. Like 2 warbands of goblins, just 2 warbands of elves. Just
yeah.
Just like
because it's not about it being sort of competitive, is it?
You're just learning the mechanics.
And letting stuff die, and it doesn't matter that it's massively imbalanced. Give them the things which are really strong, so that they think, "Wow, I'm dead good at this."
Exactly.
And which scenario would work best?
Keep it simple. Just things like loads of battle or to the death.
Yeah, I think they're 2 best ones.
They're the easiest ones just to learn because it's essentially just a pitch battle.
Yeah, I would agree. You guys are doing great things for this game. Like always, keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Giacinti. Kurt Leach, he puts, can you stun a mumuk, with a club? Seems unlikely, but I'm not sure. I would like to see the scouring of YouTube back. Just put it in the description. So that's the first person who's put that. So
that's one.
That's one.
1 of 50.
We shall see. Can you stun a mumuk with a club?
It can't be affected by magic in any way. However, this isn't magic, so I think by some... I need to check the rules. But I think off the top of my head, in some roundabout way, you might just be able to do it.
Yeah.
No! Naughty mumuk!
Let's have a little look into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we've got Isa Ali. He's put, will you be running future events in Stockport over the next few years? It's just that my uncle lives in Stockport, and in 2 years I'll be 16, so yes. Yes, we will.
Yes.
2 or 3 a year.
Yeah, hopefully.
That's our goal. September. So that makes you 14. So, see if your uncle wants to come over.
Yeah.
You know, because we had lots of people there who were sort of 10, 11, 12,
about
13,
your
14.
age, to be honest, pal.
Yeah, about your age, and just came with someone who was old enough, and that person would just sit in a bar or sit next to Jamie and get on with the work, log into the Wi-Fi and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so it'd be good if you can make it down this September, see if you can get to work on your uncle. Yeah. Next up, we've got Billy Fitzmaurice. You met him?
Was this Billy from...
Billy, yeah.
Yeah.
Billy.
Billy.
He's put, hello, this is my first time asking you guys a question.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
That's interesting. Even though I've been watching the channel religiously lately, I have a few questions, so I hope you don't mind.
No, we'll answer.
This is called Speak Friend and Question. First of all, I have a warband of Grimhammers, but when I actually used them, they were beyond useless. What's the best way to use these? I've theorised it.
We've theorised, haven't we? Is that you
still need your spear support from your Warriors of Erebor.
Yeah. Is that you... It's an intriguing one. Is that either you use them in pairs, one person strikes and one bashes, so you can knock one over, and then he gets double strikes at the increased strength if you win, or you use them to piercing strikes your defence is low, or bash whilst you got your Erebor spears making those hits.
Yeah.
Then next turn, if they've successfully been knocked over, you charge in against the models on the floor and then you piercing strike. But in practice, I've never seen it pulled off.
No. I'd like to have a little go. I've got some Grimhammer. I might be trading them for some stuff. So, but secondly, I also really like the Isengard army, and I think Saruman is brilliant.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah, he is. Going to see lots of him this weekend. I'm hoping to avoid him.
You can crack his stuff. Gandalf.
Is that what you do? So we just get on him and crack his stuff.
Just crack his staff.
And then just try and get things on him all the time. So he's having to resist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just immobilise on the 2+.
He can immobilise you on the 2+, but yeah, same.
Yeah, just try and get in there first.
Just crack his stuff. Just every time, just crack his stuff.
That's yeah, cool. That sounds good. So my question is he worth his points cost in, say, I know you're thinking about throwing the skulls here,
600.
a 600 points game, and if so, is he worth a gibbling on a horse? Oh, giving a horse.
Gibbling on a horse.
Gibbling on a horse.
That's what I saw. Sirens.
There's loads going on. It's all kicking off in Urmston.
Yeah. Smack on all, with disrespect.
He's a lot of points in 600 points. But
he is.
You take him
if you're taking him at 600 points, you take Grima, because Grima is a pain to play against. He's going to drain your hero's might. Put him on a horse, yes, you get the extra mobility to cast spells and remain safe, basically.
So I'm looking around at flashing lights and it's all kicking off. I'm on code orange at the moment.
You are, right?
I'm on code orange. Like, yeah. Van locked. Next up, we put last question is more for a friend. He plays Haradrim, boo, and wants to know the best way to go against 100% 600 points Mirkwood Rangers list. Much appreciated for your replies and keep up the good work. You really helped me get into the hobby. That's nice to hear. Yeah. Happy strategy battle gaming, fellas. Oh, thanks, man.
So, what was that? 600 points of Haradrim versus 600 points of pure Mirkwood?
Yeah.
So what are you going to be looking at? About 300 on heroes, 20 warriors or so, 22 shots. Haradrim can match your bow for bow, roughly, when you max out your bow limit with the Scorpion Sting. I'd be really tempted to say just get stuck in combat. Just get in with them. The defense 3 with no spear support, so once they start falling, they'll start falling quick.
Because you're both killing each other on 5s. Like, you're re-rolling 1s though, and they're not. Yeah. But the problem is if it's pure, then and they've got cover, then you're in trouble if they've got any cover. Yeah. But if they've not got cover, then it's
stand and shoot. You should do better than them.
You should do all right, because that's like what happened to Tom Harrison at my first tournament, Preston, versus Charles. You know, with his 2+ Mirkwood guards, I thought, right, I'm going to outshoot this force. And he didn't.
It's the defense 4 that does it for the Haradrim.
Yeah. So yeah, next question, next one. Hey, phone's holding out. Got 3% battery. Ooh. Sigfrido Zimmerman. He's put, hey guys, congrats with your tournament. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It looked like a lot of fun. Yes, it was. I wish I could attend, but Los Angeles is far from you guys. Yeah. Come over. Seriously, make a holiday of it. Come over for a week.
Yeah.
Go round, do all the tourist stuff that you can do in the UK. You know. Pick something you'd like to see and then just come up to Manchester for the weekend. It's well worth it. Yeah. Well worth it. Just so
right.
Sorry, sirens. Code orange.
That's an ambulance.
Contact. So yeah, definitely come and get involved. As for my question, would you prefer to use Dane Ironfoot or Murin and Dra?
Dane.
Defense 9.
Just 9 + 1 to wound.
Also, is the upgrade that Murin and Dra offer worth the points?
Iron Hill veterans. Now, I've often considered these, like having dwarf warriors with shield at strength 4 over the Khazad Guard, because you gain the option to shield, but you lose bodyguard.
Okay, explain.
So
what happens?
Iron Hill veterans make dwarf warriors strength 4.
Okay, that's cool.
So let's say, if you compare the Khazad Guard to the Dwarf Warrior, I think they become the same points, because it's 2 points to upgrade, and with the shield at your 9. So the same points. With the Dwarf Warrior, who's strength 4, you gain the ability to shield if you need to.
Which is a problem. It's a problem for Khazad Guard.
Yeah, because sometimes with Khazad Guard, you're like, I just want a shield. I don't want to have to fight it.
Yeah. But like when you've got like a Son of Vale charging in your face.
Exactly. You'd rather shield because you got that extra chance. But you lose bodyguard. So suddenly Terra thinks you've got to take your tests. And I've always erred on the side of...
It's interesting. And they're alright heroes as well. They kind of do the same thing that the twins do, in that all of a sudden you've got a bit more might and stuff, haven't you?
Both got 3 might. Dra can shoot twice a turn. Murin, I think, rerolls failed wounds against orcs, goblins and Urukai. You're right.
Yeah.
You're getting well nervous.
I'm getting nervous. I'm just... I've got an overactive danger reflex.
Oh, fair Shocking. But yeah, the only problem with them is they're both fight 5.
Yeah.
And that's their downside. But they're good heroes. Defense 8 and 7.
I think I've come up against them once. I think it was the only game that Pete ever beat me in until like reasonably recently in that bat rep when it was Tree Beard and Reconnoiter or whatever it was. It was the only game, and he had the Iron Hill veterans, and he had Murin and Dra, and I just killed him too quick, and he was on the thing. So I've only come up against him once. So we've got Danny Parker 1100. He put, hello guys. My question today is, will you ever visit Games Workshops in Liverpool on a Wednesday night? I'd love to see and play you with my new in construction Isengard army. All in all, thanks. Keep up the hobby. Now, this is in reference to the fact that Liverpool apparently has got a very good
Hobbit night on the Wednesdays. Yeah, probably one of the most popular.
Well, I'll tell you what, Danny Parker. I've got a proposition.
Go on.
Speak to the managers at your Games Workshop and say, listen, you know, I'm in contact with two celebrities. The celebrities of the SBG world. You know, we would love to. We'd come down. And we could come down and we can do some games and maybe film some back reps in Liverpool. We can make a day out of it. Because we can get the train down. Yeah. You know, we can do a bit of that during the day. We can, you know, introduce some people to the game during the day and maybe film some back reps as long as they give us permission to do it. So maybe just ask. Yeah.
So as long as we get permission to do it in store, we can make a trip out of it.
So speak to them and say, listen, the guys who run the GBHL channel say that if you give them permission, that they're more than happy to come down on a Wednesday, play some games with some of the lads, do some intro games, film some back reps. Maybe we could do another sort of live Q&A, like a mini one, because I'm guessing that they're a bit younger, so that could be nice. So yeah, just ask the store. We'd be up for that. It'd be like a date. Yeah, it'd be good. Next up, we've got Jamie Winus. He puts sup to the 2 J's. Question: if multiple characters charge into a single foe, does each character charging get to use their throwing weapon? No, the first one.
It happens one at a time. It's not simultaneous, unfortunately.
So because one ends up in the combat,
Evil can do it.
Evil can do it.
But you risk it in your own troop. But yeah, good won't risk
it. Is the charging by multiple characters considered simultaneous? No. Thanks again, gents, for supporting my Hobbit habit.
No worries.
You're very welcome. That's what we're here for. Next up, we've got Turin TLA. Hey guys, thanks for answering my question. I also look forward to Stockport in September. I can't wait. Because, you know...
I've got to write a rules pack and run it again.
Did you? I wrote the rules pack last time.
Yeah, sure.
I made it happen.
Yeah. What time were we starting on Sunday?
Wasn't it 12 midday?
Yeah, he's giving you a lay-in. 12.
I should have known. You put question: if a model has a spear, a bow, and a dagger, can I up to feint?
Yes.
Yes. I asked this because I saw Jamie's tournament-winning wood elves with elf bows and wood elf spears in your videos, and the wood elf bowmen have daggers next to their quivers on the model. Cheers. Yes, you can feint.
Yes, you can.
P.S. I really like the reports from the mysterious roving reporter. Thanks, Mr. Reporter. This is Damien O'Byrne. You'll have seen him featured in some of our videos, and it helps us massively. Yeah,
we've had a nice sort of just chilled out week and not as stressful as it has been in the past.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really helpful for my other business.
Yeah.
Because
you can focus a bit more on that.
Well, I need to. Yeah. I need to. So that's been really good. So thank you very much, Damien. I've really enjoyed watching them myself. 2% battery. I'm doing well here. Evan I. Thanks again. I don't know. I'm not going to even bother scrolling. Thanks again for the weekly responses and cheerful banter. It's a pleasure. You guys have only convinced myself, but now my brother as well, that this hobby is not only an incredible game, but a family of friends. It truly is.
It really is.
Top community. I've made so many good friends. I mean, I've just invited Jamie to my wedding. You know what I mean? Okay. I know that many may dislike arguments within this game, as they often arise, especially with so many rules being in play. Yeah. And that's all it is.
It's going to happen anytime.
Of course it is. But I'm glad to see that my group of friends is not the only ones dedicated to bickering, joking and eventually laughing and apologising for our stubborn, egotistical wargaming ways. Like Charlie Sheen so elegantly put, winning isn't everything.
Winning!
Yeah. My brother is just about to start into the hobby, and I have delightfully told him to start off as an all-mounted Rohan. That's very cruel.
Yeah, that's probably not the best force to give a newbie.
No, it's not. Well, I guess I started with Grey Company, didn't I?
Yeah, you started with the easy force. easy mode on. What did I have to do? Shoot, retreat, retreat.
Move back, yeah. It's a tough force to get started with, but if you want some tic-tacs, just ask. Strictly based on the fact that he liked the look of those models most. So to be fair, that's the reason why you should pick any army, in my opinion. Any advice on where he could or should start, or what models he should aim to collect?
Hands of Ale.
Well, actually, just to start off with, get some riders.
Outriders have gone.
Outriders have gone?
Off the website.
All my days!
There was no add to bag option, temporarily out of stock, which means out of stock. Yeah?
If anybody would like to donate me some Rohan Outriders, I am looking for them. I wanted more.
Tough. eBay is now your worst enemy. As the price just suddenly goes, oh.
Well, I would say.
So, say, Fredericks, how about some? How about some? I don't know, like Saxon archers on horse, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good call. Yeah, I'll get him on it. I would just start off. You can pick up sort of an AMA, and quite cheap on eBay. AMA footer mounted, a Aowen footer mounted. You can pick up quite cheap on eBay. If you can come across Erkenbrand, then get him.
Yeah.
And just get some riders and play around with it like that before you start making the investment and you start tweaking the rebuild. And then you might pick up a few Royal Guard, start having sort of that extra Fight 4 and the Defence 6, and maybe experiment with throwing spears and play around at that point before you start spending stupid amounts of money on the things that really make it work, like Sons of Ale, Outriders. They are the grey men in my force.
Yeah.
You know, just make my opponent think. Right, but he's only 17, so money is an object. Yes, eBay is your friend. Yeah. Riders of Rohan.
Rohan go cheap on eBay.
Yeah, just get Riders of Rohan, get Aowen footer mounted, and AMA. It's a good start. That's a wonderful brother. I promised to purchase his first box. P.S. Jamie, true fans always watch the full Speak Friend. You're not a fan though. You're the star. Sorry, co-star. Next up we've got Steve Crow. Suppose I better ask a question to get my best buddy status back. Told you, family. Going up from my Gondor 500 points to TOS, Throne of Skulls, 600, do you think I should exchange Faramir for Gondor maxed out?
I assume he means
Boromir. He means for Boromir maxed out. Yeah. Or get another cheap hero, a banner, and a load more cannon fodder. At 600, I'd go for the latter, but...
Yeah, I think just more troops. Faramir's good enough hero.
Right.
Faramir's good enough hero to lead.
No Erkenbrand though, is he, Steve? Huh? So referring to
the game you had.
Yeah.
But yeah, the banner and more troops, I think, is just hoard it out. Gondor hordes are scary, to be fair to them. You don't see.
It's really intimidating.
You don't see as many as you probably should do. Either.
Yeah, hordes of Defence 6 models and decent
Defense
heroes.
7.
Yeah, Defence 7 Fountain Court supporting stuff. Shrimp Army. Shrimp 3. David Lowe. He's put, I'm going to go wild and I'm going to post another question. Whoa! I'm still on 2% battery. I've not picked up a Throne of Skulls ticket, but these videos are getting me more and more interested. 4 left!
Correct at the time of recording.
Bite, no! Right this second. If I was to bring hobbits, would they stand a chance? Yeah.
They would.
Yes, they would. Oh, mind you, because of the scenarios, the new scenarios don't lend themselves to hobbits.
Not for getting it off. I don't. Yeah. Take old Bilbo, just pop the ring on. Just let's see. There you guys.
But yeah, they can win stuff.
You can win. Hobbits are good for us.
Solar Chipmunk. What on earth am I watching?
Speak friend in question on the YouTube channel for GBHL. Next question.
That's right. Doesn't Solar Chipmunk make Lord of the Rings stuff? Does he come on to troll us?
I think so, maybe. I don't know. But let's on to the next question because your battery's low.
2%?
Yeah.
Loads. Defended Sniper. That's a good username. Hey guys, not really a question, as any question I could think of has already been answered. Just wanted to say, keep up the awesome work on your vids. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
You have inspired me and my friends to start playing, and I just picked up a Treebeard on eBay for 16 quid.
That's good.
That's not bad to go with my Wanderers of the Wild. That's a good start. Treebeard's fun. Treebeard's fun. Next up, we've got...
Churchill Master!
Churchill Master! Oh, that's right, McDonald's car park has been alerted to the glory that is Churchill Master asking a question.
Police will turn up soon for making a ruckus after 11.
So, hello guys, I've got 3 questions this week. What?
Small more than...
What is your take on the changing title for the 3rd movie to Battle of 5 Armies? I personally...
like it. Oh, sorry. He's still talking.
Yeah, I personally think that it's a nice move. It seems logical, and it means that the battle will be awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
I like the previous one, There and Back Again, but I understand why you would change that with
There
the 3 movie.
There and Back Again would be nice to sort of encompass all of them in a box set DVD. But yeah, Battle of 5 Armies tells you what it is and gets other people interested. So it's good.
But second question, if I'm correct, you guys said that it's possible to upgrade Morgul Knights to Castellans of Umbar, etc. No.
The foot guys.
Yeah, it's Black Numenorians. You upgrade to Castellans. You might be confused because
I call them Black Numenorian Knights every so often.
No, I think what I did in the sort of for the fluff sense to justify my cheese, I was saying when I was going through so I've got these Morgul Knights that shall be known as Knights of Umbar. So
right.
maybe he's confused from that back rep.
Maybe, yeah.
But it's the Black Numenorians that you do the upgrade with.
Yeah.
So no, you didn't miss anything. That was just me justifying cheese. Or is this a nice house rule? No, I didn't. No. They just had. They were just what they were. Yeah. They're just Morgul Knights. Or maybe it was some kind of FAQ. No. And so a third question, James, how are you doing your personal Morgul Knights? Like, how are they doing, maybe? Did you test them in battle? I bought a box of them myself recently, and I'm finishing painting them, so I'm curious about them. The models are awesome. As always, cheers from Poland. I've played with Morgul Knights once, and that was against the charming Thomas Harrison.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Nice Guy.
It's been like it's been a year now since he won that award. You can stop calling him Mr. Nice Guy. It's just Tom.
I like Tom. Yeah, he's a good dude.
He's cool.
And I really like them. I like the models.
Yeah, they're good. It's just the whole one attack cavalry thing. They're essentially Knights of the Landmoth of Terror, for all intents and purposes.
Which is good.
They're just
Yep. I like them. Good to hear from you, Chocho Master. Hopefully you can make it over in September, because we will create a special feature.
We'll just scream your name at you.
There will be like a Chocho Master prize if you can make it in September.
You instantly win.
Yeah. Seriously, it'd be amazing. The whole community would just be happier for you being there.
Just scream.
And it's died! Okay, so we're moving on to Jamie's phone. God. Jamie's phone is coming out. I'm drinking my isolate. We did quite well there. That phone lasted 57 minutes.
It dropped from 2% to none very quickly.
It did. Let's hope that yours come up in the same order.
Yeah. No.
They come up in the same order. That would be good.
Loading.
I'm really looking forward to Mansfield this weekend. Looking forward to Mansfield. Who's your predictions for the win?
We talked about this earlier. I have no idea who's going to win this. The forces are all too good. Come on, phone. You never take this long normally, David.
I think Damien has got a good chance with his 1,000 points. Yeah. Like, what kind of force takes that force down? Just out of interest, from your opinion. Saruman. It's like 40 odd 2-attack models. Yeah. And a load of crossbows.
A similar force would do well against it.
Yep. Yep.
All Heroes does pretty well against it. Ooh.
Here we go. It's coming up. Videos. So I'm trying to get my force finished painting. It's mostly the foot models I need to get done. Like
dismounts.
Yeah, my dismounts. Oh, I hate having to paint dismounts, because I don't plan on them getting dismounted. Of course it happens, but you don't plan on it getting dismounted, so you don't really want to spend as much time doing that.
Who are we?
We were.
I think mine are different order, you know.
Let's have a little look.
We've not done Prancing Pony yet, have we?
Nope. I think we should just go through and see the ones that we've not done.
See, for me at the bottom, Steve C, your two best buddies in the hobby. How rude.
Okay, keep going. We've answered that one. Okay, here we go.
Asking about Alice for the Hobbits, we've answered that one.
There's one for me there, if you want to read that one. Revan, we've not answered that one.
Okay. If we have missed yours out, apologies, we're just going to go down from what we've got here.
Yep.
Mine are in a slightly different order, it appears. So, Revan51532. Hey guys, would you guys ever consider throwing Ale into your Rohan forces? I tried him recently and he stunned me 4 free might points, you lucky little man.
Oh, that's good going.
And earned his points. Thoughts on him? Also, we're hosting an SPG tournament in the world famous Thoman Park in Limerick Island. Oh, wow. The Limerick Conclave, I think it is called. Sorry for the shameless plug, but we're better to promote ourselves. We're all on 2,000 subscribers, guys. So, Ale.
I have taken him. Well, he's definitely a better choice than Theoden for that same points. And a better choice than Aemma, Marshal of the Riddermark. at that point. However, and it's due to my playstyle, I found him too fragile to be my main dude.
Yeah.
It's the 2 fate and the 2
attacks and 2 wounds.
2 attacks and 2 wounds. 2 attacks just wasn't enough.
No. It's for when you get charged. 2 attacks doesn't guarantee you a high enough dice.
No, so I think it's useful. I think it's hard to get him in sort of for fluff reasons, but I do like him. I do like it, and I probably will use him again. But I am definitely a Knight of the Pelennor dude. He is my main favourite hero. And in terms of your tournament, hey, why not try and get it into the league then? We all make a trip over to Ireland and come and support you. Yeah. Okay, to keep promoting it and
keep pushing it. Join the Facebook group.
Join the Facebook group and maybe try and contact Michelage. I know it's in Ireland, but I don't mind going to Ireland. Play some games.
I've never actually been to Ireland.
Neither have I. Neither have I.
Next up we got the Prancing Pony. Hey guys, hoping to start a Wood Elf army because they look cool and I like to stay back and shoot things.
Boo!
Hey, you play the exact same game I play. Avoid combat until it suits. The 2 heroes I want to get are Tariel and Legolas, and the 2 troop choices I like are the Mirkwood Rangers and Wood Elf Warriors. My question is, which hero should I bring with each troop choice? I'm going to let you answer this one because I think that's quite an easy one for you.
An easy one for me.
Yeah.
Legolas.
Leading
the Wood Elf Warriors.
Yeah.
And Tariel leading the Mirkwood Rangers.
Yeah. Good stuff. Well done.
Good heroes.
Also, what do you think about bringing Warriors of the Lost Alliance led by Haldir with Wood Elves? Nah, you can't. Firstly, sorry. Haldir can only take Wood Elves and Gladrian Warriors.
You like Haldir, don't you, rate him?
He was my great one at the tournament, but I'd rather take Rummel for his points cost. I don't know why I didn't take him in Scotland. I think I just wanted to max my bows out as much as I could because the scenarios benefited bows more than.
It worked for you.
It worked, yeah.
You went away. You ended that horrendous losing streak that you had on the channel, and you went up there and kicked bum and got some credibility back.
Next up, we've got WK Valida.
Hey!
Hey guys, it's been a while. I was wondering if you could explain drums and how they work. I have a troll drummer, a Mori drummer, and an orc drummer.
Like a heroic march, isn't it?
The troll drummer and the orc drummer are essentially heroic march. You gain plus 3 inches to your movement, and that can go on top of a heroic march. So
is that within a certain distance?
Within 12 inches for the orc drummer, and I think it might be 18 inches for the troll drummer.
Fantastic. And is the drum rules, are they in the rulebook or are they in the source books?
They will be in the source books.
So get yourself a source book and have a look.
Mori drummers are a banner within 18-inch range, and also the Harbinger of Evil special rules, so -1 courage within 18 inches, but they're pricey at 100 points and not really used very much. And the last one I've got for here, I think we've already answered. Ezra Holman. Hey guys, thanks for answering my question.
You got
my
no more
question
comments on there?
Is, are Isengard trolls worth it in 500-point games? Thanks.
You must have more above.
Well, Sam the Great, here's one. So, this is Sam the Great, Surin? Or
San. No way.
Anyway, so after meditating the past 2 weeks, I've ended up with the decision to go for a Rad Army.
Boo!
Woohoo!
Boo!
So, I was wondering what you thought about the following models, especially on how well they function in the game, and also what are the strengths and weaknesses of the army. As for the models, here goes. Sutherland.
Good.
Good. Lots of might. 3 attacks, 3 wounds.
Tough to have as your leader because the 1 fate.
Yeah, but
he's got 3 wounds, hasn't he?
Yes.
1 fate, 3 wounds.
Yeah, essentially 3.5.
There are better people to have as your leader, but a good hero.
He's good to just go chop stuff up with 5/5. A Mummock.
Big point sink.
They never perform like they should do. They will just. A good player will just know to avoid it. Basically.
Yeah, just hide.
Just to ignore it. Next up, Hasharin. And he says he loves these. Now these are good. I rate Hasharin.
Hasharin are cool.
I find the Golden King of much awesomeness.
I've never come across it. I know what it does though.
I like him for the end game if you can keep him safe and keep him all the way to the end. Watchers of Corner. Broken. Totally broken. Yeah. They should be more points for what they are.
A lot more points.
And last but not least, the Bracken Guard.
Isengard are good.
I like them,
They're basically burly, aren't they? And
burly with
they kill stuff.
4. They're good. I like them.
Do you know what I really rate? Just having 1 or 2 in your army.
Yeah,
half trolls.
They just put the pressure on, don't they?
Half trolls.
Half trolls, yeah.
Half trolls, I think.
Fight 5, strength 5, defense 6. They don't go down.
2 attacks,
2 wounds.
And because they're 20.
They're just regular base size, 28 mil.
No, but they're 20 something points. How many points?
26, 25.
26 points. If you think of it like this, think of it as like having two
heroes.
Or even just 2 models, because you got it's effectively like your spear support, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, something to think about.
Yeah. As always, much love from Norway.
Wind him up.
Next up we've got Reven 1532 again. Oh, by the way, guys, great camera presence. Always fun to watch you guys, and the hour of questions absolutely flies by.
That's brilliant. That's really good. Yeah, we're doing well. It's 1 hour 5. I think with my phone being dead, I'm not sure I'll be able to go for that pint because I won't be able to tell Jane where I am.
Yeah, that's cool. No worries. I actually think that's it. I'm going back through them and we've answered most of these.
I think that we've answered them.
Billy, Curtly.
Let's see how we get on.
He's done a moment with the club.
Does that McDonald's just attract
scum? Yes.
Scum racers.
Yeah. There's a bank holiday coming up. They'll probably be in the Asda car park.
Yeah.
And that is actually it,
Wow.
That is actually done.
So remember our rule. If we answered your question and that you were happy with it, make sure that you ask us another question.
Even if you're unhappy with it, I don't care.
Yeah. I think we've done really well to get through that in 1 hour and effectively 7 minutes, which is pretty good. So if you did enjoy that, make sure that you comment, like, share, subscribe, get involved.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
Only 1 person got on there for the scouring of YouTube.
Yeah.
That's not enough support, I'm afraid. Not enough support. But if you want it, just keep asking for it. This has been GBHL James.
GBHL Jamie.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming.